And the Uniques return. After getting their shit together with Trollskull Manor and then setting off into the Forlorn Hills to find Morgan's dead wife, uh, they find what remains of her camp, only to see that there was some sort of incident where she might have been attacked by possibly orcs, but as it would later turn out, not orcs at all, but rather the cult of the dragon. Returning to After returning to Daggerford, that's it. After returning to Daggerford, they ask Luke's incandescent bulb where to help them find her. He points out that they scry on her body and find that it's in the possession of the cult of the dragon, and in order to find this location, has asked the Book of Knowledge where this location is. Luke Sunbright, not Luke Incandescent Bulb.
Yeah, Luke Sunbright. And for Zarin and Oiron, there's the picture of what the book looks like. So it has a seemingly impossible number of pages. As Morgan asks the question, the mouth begins moving, and the book opens itself and starts flipping through more pages than should reasonably fit in this book.
There is a document, actually, a digital document that exists where all writing that has ever and will ever exist is in it.
The Babylon.
Yeah, but it only
website.
is all writing that is up to 1,400 characters long, I believe.
Yeah. But every single phrase.
What remains of Stella Umbra lies in the depths of lies in the depths of Arlisari Zaristo, surrounded by dark forces that seek to bring disaster, the likes of which the world hasn't seen in aeons. Her spirit has been unable to find peace. The verdant fields and serpentine forest will lead you back to the once visited staging ground and to your once familiar love.
Serpentine forest.
Does anyone speak Draconic?
No. It's the one language that everyone else could speak except for me.
Does Morgan speak everything yet? Dylan?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I do. Tongue of Sun and Moon.
Okay. You would
Darren
know
also
that
speaks it.
Okay. Both of you would know that the unfamiliar words lies in the depths of the new well of dragons.
Hmm.
And I'm typing out the whole message.
What do you think that means, Morgan?
It means I'm gonna go kill some fucking cultists.
Ah, okay.
Where is this serpentine forest and whatever that draconic word was?
Oh, it was the new well of dragons.
I look at Luke Sunbright.
He's looking at the book like what just happened. Also, I should say, for Oiron and Zarin, if you look over at the book as it finishes flipping, it is all the print in it is 1-point font, and there are no margins. It is just pages completely filled with text.
Oh my god.
Is it in Draconic?
You look over Morgan's shoulder. It is not, for the most part.
I'm sure there's sections in Draconic.
That it seems like the proper name of that place is named in Draconic.
Okay.
And I posted the
Oh,
entire thing it said in
I
Discord.
I know where it is. You said the verdant. You mean green? It's green fields and snake woods.
Oh, son of a bitch! Is it in that thing we snuck into?
Will lead you back to the once visited staging ground.
I was wondering. I'm looking everywhere, and the only thing serpentine is the snake woods.
Well, let's go.
Verdant is green.
Let's go.
Lead you back to the once visited. That's got to be incredibly irritating for Morgan to think he was that close to his wife.
Hold on. I figured that out. Let's see if Morgan does.
You're wise.
He's wise. That's true. He is wise, and he's been there.
You were there.
I'm gonna be cheeky and give myself advantage for this self-inflicted roll. Bean, do I remember also why am I in GM?
Yeah, I'd say you feel like that might be what it means.
All right. Let me work through this. Verdant is green, and serpentine, that's a snake. Snake. Oh my God! It's the green
it says
fields and the
once
snake wood. Yeah, and we once visited it. What the hell?
Are you saying that Stella's in that outpost we found?
I guess that outpost is the new well of dragons. Yeah.
Does remains not mean that she's dead? Or is this just
It doesn't mean we can't bring her back, but
this? Okay.
Morgan got the diamond for it.
I do.
I mean, Morgan did when he told you about the scrying vision. Did say that he saw what seemed to be burial slabs.
That means that she was there. We were there.
There's no way of knowing.
Is it easy to get back to?
It's a bit far from where we are. It's south of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, we have to go there, right?
Let me move you over to the map.
No,
now.
Loki does.
There's something kept there, right?
Yeah, Loki's looking for one of the golden worms there.
Oh yeah, golden.
So here's Baldur's Gate, soccer.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
We're over here,
That's not too bad.
and
You're currently up here in Daggerford.
yeah, we want to get like around here or so.
It's actually
Start
no,
walking.
Where
it's
is
past
this
the
snake
airport.
woods?
It's more like over here,
Over there. Okay.
roughly. This map, I recommend using the interactive map, but because it shows more. But it is too big for me to.
This is the Troll Mountains, so it'd be over here.
Okay.
Are we under a
Probably
time
further
constraint
south.
with any of these things?
You were told
We have
you
a
were
month.
given a soft deadline of a month.
Okay.
Guillemot told you that there was at least a month worth of reserve power
To keep the lights on.
before cuts would have to start being made. And it has been 7 of those days so far in searching the Forlorn Hills.
We could teleport to Baldur's Gate, but then we'd need a fast way to the Snakewood.
And you would remember when you took the boat from Baldur's to Erebor, it did take, I believe, 2 weeks.
I'll ask Luke. Do you know if there'd be anyone around who'd know of a sigil circle in Ishporta?
In Ishpuerta.
The town we met Tia in.
Yeah.
The one where Morgan started a war.
Yeah, I know where it is. It's in a different country. Dagger. He would not know of anyone that knows one. It is not a city that has any major Lathander
Greenfields?
followings. Greenfields is a hamlet.
Oh. What about Erebor?
Or Bear Dusk.
Beer Dusk?
Yeah, maybe. Because it's
that
part
place.
of the kingdom of Edelgard, and I definitely feel like Lathander worship in El Terrell at minimum because of the companion. But that's just me out of character. Because if the it doesn't have anything written about it. That's weird.
Bear Dusk?
No, Erebor.
Oh, Erebor. Yeah, there's nothing for Erebor. I know I'm wanted in Erebor.
Fool.
Do you say that in character?
No.
Okay. Why are you wanted?
She's explained this before. I'm pretty sure you were present for that. Yeah, because we were talking in the tap room of the bar.
She's suspected for genocide.
But they're alive. It's fine. And it wasn't on purpose.
Apparently, there's a Harper base there in Bear
Rebecca's
Dusk.
fucking nuts.
There's a Harper base in Bear Dusk?
I mean, there's a Harper base essentially everywhere.
Right, no, but it was just saying the Twilight Hall was located here, making the city the base of many operations for the Harpers in the west and the north. So I mean, like, it sounds like.
I mean, we could go to the Baldur's Gate Harper's headquarters, not headquarters, but Harper's thing, and see if, or probably Waterdeep would be the better. And then ask, it's like we need to get to the intersection of Greenfield, Snakewood, and Troll Mountains as quick as possible.
Could do that.
Eldris is fucking dead outside.
Who killed him? Who killed him? Not my boy.
People saw a Githyanki slipping away.
Oh no.
Betrayal.
Oh, you don't have the little angel wings icon. I was gonna put it on and be like, my boy has ascended to heaven.
Power word kill.
I never was on your side.
I'd say that nothing personal, but let's be honest, it was 100% personal.
Damn
picked
you!
better
You
than
were
me.
always jealous that I was your captain. Oh, this is a mutiny. Eh. Just dies.
I will. Okay. Just for Rebecca and Morgan's remembrance, it was a week's journey from Ishpuerta when you went to find this location the first time.
We did have a wagon, and we were trying to get it through the forest.
Oh, that's right. It was more than a week. Let me look at my actual thing because I just redid the math.
Yeah, we were struggling to get it through the forest.
Let me get document open.
Hey, Orem, do you have a polymorph?
What level spell is that?
4th.
No, I don't learn that one.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Zarin?
No.
I could turn us into gas.
What?
Unfortunately, it's not the cool one that actually makes you travel far.
I have 4th level slots, but no spells.
Yeah,
I
if
could
we knew a
vortex warp
druid,
us.
What's that?
if we knew a druid, we could use Windwalk.
I could vortex warp us 90 feet.
Only one creature 90 feet.
I
I feel
just
like
take rests.
the,
So it'd be about 4 days.
Ooh, we could walk there.
unless we got like teleported to exactly where we needed to go or Bear Dusk, the closest place that I imagine out of character that Lathanderan churches would be able to teleport us to would be Elturel itself, considering just, you know.
I mean, Erebor has Lathander Temple.
That's right, Daggerford's small, so I mean, like, small places could be connected to, so.
The Harpers might have a place to go near Sparta.
They probably have more connections than the churches.
Yeah, the Harpers are just severely spread thin at the moment. Is their biggest problem. Oh no, there's only a shrine to Lathander and Erebor. And there's nothing to Lathander and Berdusk.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So Elturel probably, yeah.
Would be our best
Considering
bet. Through
Fort Morning Lord is right outside of Elturel, there's no way there isn't a fucking church to Lathander.
That is yes.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assumption.
This father does not. Well, let me do a roll for him real quick to see if he would have access to anything there. Just because he's in the same order doesn't guarantee. There's a pretty good chance, though.
Mm.
Okay. So yes, he does have access to one in Elturel.
how far do you think we'd be able to get on 4 riding horses from Elturel?
How far, as in what amount of time?
Like, how long would you say it would take us to get to our destination from El Terrell on riding horses?
Okay, so because I already have one thing going, a sailing ship from El Terrell to Erebor would take 8 days, and then from Erebor to your location, or your destination, I should say, would be 3 days by horse. Doing the whole thing by horse from El Terrell.
So 8 by boat, then 3
By
from
land.
Erebor to our destination on horse. But if
Is
we were to
another
just
11
go...
days. If you were to just...
Oh, so from El Terrell, taking the boat down the Canthar to Erebor is 8 days, and then 11 days from Erebor to the location by horse for 19 total.
I think I said 3 days from Erebor to...
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
you
3
did.
days.
3.
Yep.
Oh,
Three.
so it would be 11 days on horse from El Terrell to our location. Destination.
Or we could get 3 bottles of potion of Windwalk. 4 bottles of potion of Windwalk. And
on horse.
And go
without
fast.
killing the horses. Horse without killing the horses. Would take 14 days.
So it would be faster to take the boat.
You will be towards the end of your month.
Luke, do you think you could give me the sigil sequence for the temple in El Terrell, and then I'll check
He's
with
not
other.
high enough ranking.
Oh,
to
he
give
doesn't have that.
sequence.
Never mind. Why were we even thinking of that?
He has the sequence. He does not. He cannot just give it out.
Okay.
He was able to do that for you to the temple he is the head of. But he's not like over multiple temples.
Yeah. Okay.
So then he would have to be the one to send us, essentially?
Yes.
He would
Okay, so...
come with us.
Alright,
I want to check with my contacts. See if they have a place that can get us closer.
Alright, whatever saves time.
You're looking at 13 days the ship and then horseway versus...
It's literally we save an extra day.
Well, because horses you can go a straighter line, but ships go faster.
Yeah.
It looks like such a small river, but it's really fucking wide.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry. All right. So let's go back to Waterdeep and check in with my contacts there.
And as this is wrapping up, there is the noise of a trumpet, and there's a magical popping sound right in front of you, Rebecca. Actually, no, right in front of Morgan. As Morgan, a scroll just appears in your hand.
Oh, okay.
Rebecca has seen something like this before. This was how Volo communicated in a similar way.
Is that from Volo?
I don't know, unravel it and read it?
So as you go to break the wax seal, you see that it is the wax seal of the Open Lord of Waterdeep.
Oh, fancy. Well, this is that Silverhand lady or something like that.
Johnny Silverhand.
Yeah, but it would be
I'm
the
gonna kill you.
the Open Lord sigil as opposed to her personal sigil.
Oh, okay, got you.
Um,
Okay.
you can wait to read this if you prefer, but this is when it would appear.
No, he'll read it. Doesn't want to be rude. He just like fucking popped it up to him. He might as well.
I mean, it might contain something useful for us.
It is a notice that a revetting has begun. The next council meeting has been pushed back. Right now, it is tentatively scheduled for a month past when it was previously scheduled for.
Okay.
Barring the revetting taking longer than a month. Expect further further communique in this manner from the investigators if anything comes up that they need to talk to you about.
Alrighty. He will have read that to them.
There is also a PS at the bottom. The top seems to be like basically the thing that would be sent to all the council members. However, there's a postscript at the bottom that seems more addressed directly, more specifically for your group. Given that there will be a delay before any further meetings, there is a stash box there's a crate of provisions left for you with your scribe.
Well, good idea to go back to Waterdeep anyways.
All right. So, yeah. Morgan will just kind of like roll that up and hand it to Rebecca, and he goes, "If we're gonna teleport back, just give me a minute. I gotta take care of something real quick, and I'll meet you down there,
Okay,
wherever it's hidden."
Thanks for all your help, Luke.
If you need anything, if you do need me to send you there, I am more than willing.
Yeah,
I apologize
well,
that I can't just give you the.
Of course, yes, I understand. But yeah, if we're not back within like the day, expect that we're not. Within like the next 2 days, expect that we're not. We're declining your offer, politely, of course, because we found a faster way.
No.
When they like head out, Morgan will just kind of head on over to Mr. Sunbright, and he'll be like, look, I wanted to personally thank you. Uh, I mean, look, yeah, we helped fight the dragon, but technically they were here to kill us anyway, so it's kind of our fault. So you don't really owe us anything, but the fact that you've been helping us, especially me, this much, I really do appreciate it. You're a good man. Uh, I don't know if people tell you that enough, but thank you.
It is my pleasure to attempt to bring some light to the world. And it seems that your group is doing the same, though maybe for different reasons. And I respect that.
Yeah, and so we all don't fucking die.
I happen to be one of the idiots that lives in that world.
It would be very inconvenient if the world ended, okay?
I mean, yeah, we're probably all doing it for different reasons. I know we are all kind of doing it for different reasons, but I guess we try. I don't know if the goal is necessarily to bring light, as you put it, but yeah.
I mean, that's literally what we have to do with the prophecy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But yeah. Also, I'm sorry that I never like fully committed to whether or not I was gonna, you know, start praying to the sun guy. I was just curious about religion and stuff. It's just, I don't know. A lot of crazy stuff's been happening with gods and fate and the the end of the world. So like, probably doesn't hurt to have a deity in your ballpark. In your corner, I guess would probably be a better term for Morgan because he fights. So yeah,
You say in the building without corners.
yeah, the building without corners. This place is a circle. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go now before I become too awkward. So goodbye. And he'll just kind of like give him a nod and walk off after the others to the teleportation circle. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay. Alright, so y'all are teleporting back to Waterdeep.
Deep water.
Deep water.
I need to pee. I'm sorry.
Mark off another teleportation circle use. God, this is expensive.
How much does it cost to teleport?
It's 50 gold a pop!
Oh, we got money. We're not broke.
Oh wait, I sent y'all to... That's not the right map.
That's Daggerford.
Daggerford. I meant to send you to, this one. We don't have a Waterdeep one.
Oh yeah, that's right. We don't have a
Interactive Waterdeep, I go.
I have
To the
Baldur's.
interactive
I have
Waterdeep.
Greenest. And I have Omo. Oh, and I have Unwaterdeep.
Wait, you have on Waterdeep?
Yeah. Y'all were in the map of Waterdeep.
Oh, it was a street that we fought on.
Yeah, the street level map.
Yo.
Should probably check in on how that's going.
Where are we? We're in the North Ward.
Well, we're actually going to the Harper's hideout, wherever the hell that is.
No, I know. I'm trying to figure out where Troll Skull is.
It's on the interactive map. You just search Troll Skull.
Troll
I think it's all one word.
Skull Manor. Oh, I did not expect it to be there. Oh my god, why is it just this one spot?
Because when you search for something, it hides all the other marks and
Yeah, you
leaves
gotta
just the one.
toggle marks off and back on. Down in the bottom right.
Oh. Back on.
Back on. Back off.
Trees
When
up,
I-
trees
when I-
down.
When I toggle back.
Okay. So where are you going in Waterdeep?
Well, first we gotta go to the Harper's.
Why are you running?
Oh yeah, that's where you teleport to. You don't know where the headquarters is. You know of this safe house?
Yeah, I'll go to the, I guess, the highest ranking official here.
Okay.
Hi. We
Find one of
need
the rank higher than you.
yeah, one rank higher. We need to be able to get to the intersection of the Snakewood, the Greenfields, and Troll Mountains as soon as freaking possible. And basically, if we could get any help with that, like maybe if the Harpers have a circle in Ishporta or anywhere nearby, it would be very helpful. Who could I talk to about that?
Well, I can pass something up the chain to see what we have in that area. I'm not personally aware, but he'll go and grab a paper bird. I can have the why can I not think right now? Yeah, I'll send a message and get something rolling on finding that out for you.
All right, thank you. I guess we'll probably be in Troll Skull Manor if it's within the day. I don't know how fast this will be, but anyways, we got other stuff to do in the city. So thank you for your help.
Of course.
All right, guys, we gotta go meet my page.
Right.
Age.
The supplies.
Supplies.
I don't know what kind of supplies we're getting. Provisions sounds like food.
I like
Okay.
food. Better be good food.
Food's good. We'll bring some ale with us.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, we should also probably give Laura some money to manage things for.
Money. Yeah, let's
Because we did not
Let's
leave her anything.
see here. I'm assuming y'all would stop by the manor at some point as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But probably would be our last stop.
Okay. All right. So going to the council chambers to meet with your page.
What is my page's name?
I have it wrote down here.
Gorp.
A Goliath named Gorp. They're a wizard.
They're a wizard co-op.
Sure was it, Gorpy? Gorpy.
It's Reginald.
Reginald! That's such a
Reginald.
joy.
And Bevins.
Reg.
Reggie. Hi, Reg. No.
He does not appreciate being called Reg.
Oh.
Rebecca found that out the first day.
Reggie. Reginald. My dear man. My good man.
Yeah. And he's just like sitting on this crate or this yeah, I guess crate would be the best word.
Trunk.
It's like a wooden crate, but it's not huge like a crate.
Okay. Got you.
It's about chest high to Oiran.
Reginald.
However, on yes, you've returned.
Yeah, Well, do you have any news for us other than having this crate?
Yes. There is to be a revetting. So the meeting is delayed a month. They said they would try to send a message to you, but they weren't sure if it would get through.
We got it.
So they would. Okay, good. He flips through, uh, essentially a binder he has. There has been some updates with a couple interrogations.
Ooh.
One is a communique from the Watchful Order of Magician Protectors. Their investigation came to the conclusion that while doing something foolish, the man in question, it doesn't actually tell me the name on here, but I'm assuming you know who it is, was not doing anything, was not acting out of malevolence, and had been let go.
Okay. So you truly believe what he was doing was good. Okay.
And that they are working on wards that would detect that kind of magic when passing through the gates of the city.
That's a great idea.
The other one is kind of a non-update, if I may speak bluntly. The dwarven, the dwarven worm speaker. He has to read the thing. Was we were unable to they were unable to get any new information out of him, and he has been turned over to the dwarves for trial.
All right.
And I believe there was one more. Let me see. Yes, here. This is from. It wasn't from a counselor. It just says Elia on it. Is who it's from. But I was instructed to tell you that they had, for the time being, they had chosen not to attend, and that you were to be their delegate for the time being. Or you were supposed to speak for them for the time being.
Did she send a message to you, or is she actually still around?
It was delivered by. I have to actually look up this name because I'm bad. It would be brought by.
An NPC named Courier. He
Yeah.
He approached the guy and is like, "I've been looking for
Basically.
you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver."
Your car's extended warranty.
Yeah, I can't find the name right now. But he says the name.
Okay. Well, I guess gotta add that into the list of interests we're also representing at the council.
And basically, the only thing you'd be representing them for would be informing of the concessions and distributing
Aid.
where the aid goes.
Yeah. Though I would like to help them be involved as much as possible, so maybe I could arrange something with Reginald to have updates be sent to them. Or at least Elia.
Don't know if he. I don't. You don't have a way. You don't know how to contact.
Reginald, do you think you could potentially look into finding a way to get in contact with Elia? Probably through the guy who the DM's name, DM's forgot his name of.
Dalla Silmerhelf.
Dalla Silmerhelf.
And you recognize that as the person that, the female that first approached you after the first meeting with news of.
Oh, her.
Arauthator.
Arauthator. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look. Talk to her. See if you can find a way of getting in contact with Elia. I would like if you were to also give Elia updates on stuff of what's happening with the council, as they don't seem to want to actively participate. That's why we're representing them, but I think it would go a long way if we include them.
Very well, I will look into that. There's also this crate that was left here for you.
You know what's in it?
I was instructed not to open it.
I see. Okay, I guess we'll take it back to Trollskull.
Very well. Here you go.
All right, thank you.
And he has you sign a slip saying that you got it.
All right, I'll also top off what I've paid him. I'll give him 60 gold.
Okay.
Which would bring me to how much I paid. Less than a month was used, I imagine.
Yes, it's been. God, math. Date do I have? Chart 23rd. Yeah, it's been almost 10 days.
Okay, so that's basically bought me another month, and so I'd have another 2 months plus a week, because
Yes.
these months are 3 weeks long.
Yes.
Okay. So back up to 2 plus 1. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for all your hard work, Reginald. Almost slipped up there.
I appreciate the effort on that. But yes, thank you. It means a lot to have such an important job.
Yeah. Gotta take you out to the bar one time. Probably after this is all over. But yeah, seeing you around, Either me or Zarin would pick up the crate because we're both strongest. Well, Zarin is strongest right now.
Who you calling weak?
I'm not saying you're weak. You're just small
Mhm.
and
You are
weak.
What do you mean? I got an 8 for strength.
And that's even worse because you're small.
Okay, so Oiron's lift capacity, which means he can't move, but he can like Hulk out and lift it, is 60 pounds. Oh no, it's 120 pounds. 60 is what he can carry.
That's more IRL.
All right, and carrying that back to the
Manor.
manor. Dylan, please meet me in secrets.
Oh my god, I just realized I've been muted.
Something's in my eye.
As you are walking back to the manor, Rebecca, you notice that Morgan isn't with you anymore, and you turn around and he's only like 10 steps back, but he's just looking around almost frantically.
Who's carrying the crate? Is it me or Zarin?
Whichever one of you would want to carry the crate.
Oh, is it that heavy?
Yeah, I can carry it. It's fine.
I mean, either of you.
Oh, either. Okay. Yeah, I'll go up to Morgan. Hey, Morgan,
Huh?
what's up?
Oh. He kind of like looks around one more time, like he looks left, he looks right. He gets kind of close and he goes,
Oh, make me a perception check, Morgan. Sorry.
"Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me see if he
I
sees
forgot
him."
you said that part.
Yeah. Hey.
You do not see the subject you are looking for.
Very well. He leans a bit closer and he just goes, "I was contacted by my blood brother. He said he left something for us in the bar, but I wasn't able to respond to it. Is that something you could do? Can you talk to somebody in their head and not be able to let them talk back?"
I don't know that you would know that you didn't talk back.
Oh yeah, that's true. Never mind. Never mind. He'll have just said, or no. He didn't respond to my response. There you go.
I mean, that's how sending works. He'd have to cast again to respond to your response.
Oh. Oh, well, I hope he heard me. He'll just start walking forward again.
Morgan's like, oh, he was out of magic juice for the day.
Yeah, he was out of magic.
Or he
juice.
didn't feel like calling me back.
He was tired of the phone tag.
Yeah, that could get annoying. I understand completely.
Well, that's a bit disconcerting because that might have freaked out Laura a bit. I'll send Andromeda off ahead to check in with Laura.
I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Okay. Andromeda finds Lort just milling her about the tap room.
All right, she'll tell her that we're on our way with
Okay.
a crate.
With a crate. All right. The group of you gets within eyesight of the tavern, and you can see that the repairs are nearing completion.
Ooh.
Is my fountain in?
Your fountain. See the timeline I made for repairs. Your fountain is mostly in. It is not running yet.
Yeah.
When you walk through the door, though, Lort runs over and hugs you, Rebecca.
Of course, I'll reciprocate.
Okay. So, do you know anything about the creepy doll upstairs?
Is it the one I fixed? Hold on. Guess I'll go upstairs.
I know it's been a while since I saw you. Well, it's been about a week. But that's been pretty much the most disconcerting thing about this place.
Yeah, there was a doll, but I thought we removed the unholiness and repaired it. Leaf, I thought you were cool, man.
Leaf takes Oirin's coat and hangs it on a nail.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. I guess we're still cool. Still, the doll creeps her out if you have anything to do with that. So, not saying you do, but in case you do. But I need to check on that. But first, let's open up this crate.
Okay.
I'll take out my crowbar.
I'm gonna look for whatever chicken pox left me.
Okay, make me an investigation check at advantage.
Very well. Investigation. Not bad.
Okay, is a 15.
Yep.
Easy enough. You find it in your room.
How does he know it's his room?
My brother knows.
Actually, let me put y'all on the. Ignore that.
Graphics performance notification. Don't show again. Yo, whoop.
You find a ring, a golden ring.
Ooh.
Rebecca, you take out a crowbar and get the crate open. Inside, you find 6 red potions that appear to be healing of some variety.
One might be a secret potion, secret poison. Be careful.
As well as another kind of. It's somewhere between pink and red. Potion as well. There are also 2 cloth sacks kind of like what a coin pouch kind of thing, but it does not appear to be as lumpy as coin pouches generally are.
What are these? Hey, Oren, do you want to check out these potions, see what they are,
Yeah.
and I'll open up the pouch.
Yeah.
I'll cast Identify.
Okay. The first of the two pouches you open contains 30 beads. They look like glass beads, but as you're holding the bag, you can tell that they have give to them. Um,
Detect magic.
there is magic. It would be yeah. There's
Aberration.
yeah. It would be general.
General. Okay.
All the things that look like potions are also glowing. As is, you can see some glow coming from inside the other sack as well. And that pack also has beads, though these ones are more blue in tint.
Also gonna need you to identify these too.
I'll identify it.
Okay. So that'll be 7 potions, and I'm assuming just one of each bag, one a bead out of each bag.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be 9 castings of Identify, which is 11 minutes per. So this is going to take you a little over an hour and a half.
I mean, we do have time to kill while waiting for
You do.
information.
It's true. It's true. Morgan,
Yes,
what you
sir.
doing?
So it's just a golden ring. He
Yes.
will.
It has, as you look at it, once you actually pick it up, there's engravings in it that look like gourds and cornucopias and squashes, which now that I say that might actually be a type of gourd.
That is a type of gourd.
That is,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a type of gourd. Okay. He will put it on.
You die.
Okay.
I die.
Make me a perception check at advantage.
Okay. I'm good at those.
19. I guess pop over to secrets for a second.
Okay. Oh boy.
I wonder what he found. Unspeakable horrors, probably.
He's dead.
He's dead. He just straight up
He's
fucking
dead.
died. He put it on and chickenpox stabbed him in the back. currently in the process of being murdered.
Mm-hmm. Very descriptively.
All right. So the first potion you identify is a potion of um supreme healing.
Yeah.
That's good.
Does Morgan come back downstairs?
He just
healing?
left.
Okay. So I'll just go ahead and go through all of these. Is Zarin or Rebecca doing anything during the identifies?
Rebecca would be kind of checking things out while he seeing the progress of the reconstruction.
Yeah.
He would just put the things down because he was carrying all of
I mean,
it.
it was already put down because we opened it.
Yeah, so I mean, like he's just kind of looking.
Okay. Yes, the tap room is almost completely repaired, though it is completely unfurnished.
Furniture is still being worked on. Okay.
The all the well, no, I'd say the tap room is finished besides furniture, and like upholstery and curtains. But like all the carving is done. The repairs to the hearth is done. The bar is now a very nice mahogany.
Oh,
It's been made kind of glossy looking with a finish.
Is there like the metallic dragon engravings and shit?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and make me an investigation check, Rebecca. Okay. And along the forward-facing edges of the bar, there is it's about 3 to 4 inches tall in a band that wraps around the patron side of the bar for the entire L, and it is a bunch of dragon motifs, some in flight, some face on. So there's one that's laying on a pile of gold. The dragons, at first glance, look like they're actually made out of the respective metals. It's only with your much closer glance that you notice that it's not actual gold and silver.
It's well done.
Like you can tell, but you barely could tell.
Yeah, that's well done.
And the metal stands out very nicely from the mahogany. And the floor, a darker wood. It's not a Minecraft wood. I can't keep using Minecraft woods. So I was gonna say spruce. Yeah, the floor is, something that's the same color as Minecraft spruce for the hardwood floor. But yeah, there's they carved a what's it called? A bas relief over the fireplace in the hearth of uh a dragon that looks like it's flying out of the hearth.
Ooh.
Like it's only like 2 inches of actual standing out from the wall.
Is there a place to like mount the troll skull?
So do you want that inside or outside?
I mean, it would be cool if it was like over the fireplace.
Okay. There would be room above that relief carving.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's something I could task Lort to do.
Okay. And as you're walking around, you see that the water damage is still one of the things that's being worked on. The roof is being finished up.
Is the leak fixed?
The leak is fixed. You can take your jug back.
Yeah, I'll take my jug back.
And as you go to check on that leak, you see the doll laying on your bed, facing the door.
It's a doll.
Detect magic?
There is an aura of magic around the doll.
Hey, Leaf. Did you put this here?
There is a bump against the wood.
I'm assuming that's a yes.
There's a bump against the wood.
And 2 bumps would be no.
There is now 2 bumps. Wait, do you say that? Is that Rebecca saying 2 bumps would be no?
Yeah.
There's 2 bumps against the wood.
Okay, so you did put this here.
There's 2 bumps against the wood.
You did not put this here.
There's 1 bump against the wood. He thought that 1 bump was no.
I thought 1 bump was yes. Do you know who put this here?
Ooh. There is 3 bumps against the wood.
So that's a you don't know.
There is... What, 1 is yes. There's 1 bump against the wood. And you hear that the bumps are coming from further and further away.
Okay, you're disinterested, I understand. Well, I'll take this back down to Oren to check out.
Who's been a wicked child? And as you pass through the front doors, don't worry, we'll take care of her.
I slam it against the wall, like, and like I hold it up against the wall and take out my dagger, and like I'm about to like
Please
stab
don't
it
hurt
in.
me!
The cult put you here, didn't they?
So before it was like an older voice. When it says the please don't hurt me, it sounds like a child.
I'm Beck.
Did the cult put this here?
What happened?
The fucking doll's back.
Would Morgan go back downstairs after putting on the ring?
Yeah.
Okay. You get down there and you just see Oirin just looking around at the good working on the bar, which I'll re-say because I don't think you could hear.
Oh no, sorry.
So the tap room is completely done except for furnishings and upholstery / curtains. The bar itself is mahogany and glossy looking from the finish, and on the forward facing side of both sides, because it's an L shape, there's a 4-inch band going all the way around it of dragon motifs, dragons in flight, dragons facing, one dragon laying on its hoard. They all look like they're just made out of the metal that the dragon is, of that dragon type is.
Oh wow, that's nice.
And as you're admiring that, you hear a slam against the door behind you, and Rebecca saying, "The cult sent you, didn't they?"
What the?
I didn't say
Rebecca's
sent. I
holding-
said put you there.
Oh, put you. Yes, that is correct. And you see Rebecca holding a tattered, dirty, and very old doll.
And the dagger is up to its throat.
What's going on?
Remember the doll that we removed the unholiness from?
Yeah.
It's back. Could you identify this, please? I'll toss it to him.
I
He did
cast it.
identify it before,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Nothing happened, right?
It was a talking doll. You can identify it again to see if anything's changed, but before it was a talking doll.
I mean, I guess I will, since we have nothing else to do. But
Okay. So you stop in the going through your pile of things to identify.
I mean, add it to the pile to identify.
Okay. So you would go through the rest of the hour and a half, and so there was the one supreme healing. There are 2 superior healings, and then 3 greater healings. The other potion is a what is the actual
Vitality?
name of it? An elixir of health.
Elixir of health.
So the healing potions, I'm not going to explain. They just do different amounts of healing. The elixir of health, you can tell from your identify that when you drink this potion, it cures any disease afflicting you, and it removes the blinded, deaf, and paralyzed and poison conditions.
Oh, so it's like
like an antidote.
a slightly better lesser restoration, because lesser restoration only removes one at a time.
Yes. The bead you identify from the first bag,
The black one.
it's not black. There's they're both glassy. One just has a bluer tint.
Okay.
So the clearer one is a bead of nourishment.
Oh.
Each one effectively acts as 1 day's worth of rations. And the other one is a bead of refreshment. Each one effectively works as enough liquid. Oh no, you drop it into water and it transforms up to a pint into fresh, cold drinking water.
How many of those are there?
30 of each.
Okay.
The bead has no effect on magical liquids or harmful substances such as poison. But if you drop it into anything that isn't magical or poison, it'll turn it into clean drinking water.
Gotcha.
Any liquid, as long as it's not magic or harmful.
Harmful, yeah.
So lava's out.
Right, but it would purify stagnant water.
Yeah.
It would you drop it into the water after Morgan takes his morning bathroom break. And the doll is a talking doll.
Fuck this doll.
Does identify tell you the triggers? I don't think so.
Saren, is there an unholy effect on this thing?
Would you say reasonably I would have to cast detect magic to see?
It wouldn't be detect magic, it would be your divine
to-
sense.
Divine sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Can I use my divine sense, please?
Okay. Similarly to the previous time, it is very faintly desecrated.
I can sense that it is a little desecrated.
I'll ask Leaf. Leaf, you don't have any attachment to this doll, right?
There is. What is it? One for no?
One for yes.
No, one for yes. There's 2 knocks, but they're coming from the room above.
You do have attachment to this doll?
No, there was 2 knocks.
Oh.
which you
I
said
mean,
was
the
no.
question I asked was that you don't have any connection to this, do you?
Quit asking double negatives. He does not.
He does not. Okay. All right. I'm half tempted to throw this in the fire, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, get rid of it. What do we need it for?
Nothing. He's just scaring Lord. Look at Morgan.
Saren, make me a religion check.
Sure.
I don't think that this has anything to do with the cult, if I'm being honest with you. Now,
It said we'll take care of her. Don't worry, we'll take care of her. When I
Okay.
entered the door.
but hear me out, right? There's no way the cult would have known that we would buy this place. And we found it immediately after we came here and purchased this place. That would have they would have had to have guessed which of the 2 places we were even going to buy and guessed that we were even going to buy a bar in the first place. It could just be, and tell me if this is an overreach here, it could be there might be more than just Leaf. Could be another ghost.
Actually,
Zarin, roll that again, actually.
what if it's connected to the relief in the basement?
Okay.
That's good for a -1.
It's really good for a -1. I will DM you something, Tom. I gotta type it though.
So, creepy doll aside, we're gonna be here for like a day or 2, right?
Probably.
Okay. I might go take care of something later.
Actually, we haven't even asked Leaf. Leaf, do you want a job here?
Uh,
Can we even pay a ghost?
Yeah, it goes
Leaf.
too.
The door to the basement flings open.
I guess I'll go downstairs then.
Okay.
It's expanded.
It is not.
It's not yet. Okay.
That has not began. The repairs are done though. Well, the repairs are mostly done in the basement. The cellar is on the next 4 things that will be done. The expansion. Tom, if you want, especially given the conversation they were just having.
Rebecca.
This would be before you walk down.
Yeah.
I have a really strong feeling that this is more of a haunting than magic.
Oh.
A strong feeling.
So it's not just Leaf here. Because Leaf has no idea about this.
I'd say that there's probably more than meets the eye.
Which does kind of go with what you and Morgan were just supposing as well. Would you still be following down into the basement?
Yeah.
After this knowledge? Okay.
Rebecca, that might not be a good idea.
Rebecca, as you get off the stairs, like as you step onto ground level at the bottom, you hear a slight creaking behind you.
I spin around with my hand on the hilt of my rapier.
Okay. 2 of the steps swung up as the steps were actually almost like another trapdoor into underneath the stairs. And there's a little storage space. And in it you see something covered with a white sheet.
I'll uncover it.
It is a painting of an elven man standing behind the bar of what appears to be a non-rundown version of this tavern.
Huh. I'll pick it up.
Next to him are 2 halflings and a large human with a barrel being held up on his shoulder.
How old is this? I'll back up from the stairs and see if they come down.
So it's just 2 steps. You can reach over and just close them.
Yeah.
It's like the 3rd and 4th step rose up on a hinge.
All right. Yeah, I'll put that down and go back upstairs.
Okay.
Leaf, are you the elf in this?
There is 1 knock.
Were you the owner?
There is 1 knock.
That's why you're so protective about this place. Well, we're gonna need to find a place to put this then. Somewhere nice and forefront. Probably here.
Above the bar.
Why don't you put it behind the bar?
Because there's nothing to put behind the bar.
I mean, there's also this behind the bar.
Oh yeah, we could
There's
put it
2
there.
behind the bars since it's an L shape.
Yeah, we could put it there.
Though that is where the barrels sit, so it'd have to be like up high.
Yeah, I'd want it somewhere where it's nice and visible. Probably here.
In the dining area?
Yeah.
Okay. And you have noticed that when he's been communicating with the Nox, he is always a decent ways away from this doll. He's never been close to this doll in any of the communications, either in the bedroom or down here.
Ah. Is this doll causing you problems?
There's 3 Nox.
You don't know, but you can't be near it.
There's 3 Nox.
It seems like you can't be near it because every time you respond to us when we're around the doll, you're far away. But earlier, you were able to hang up Oiram's coat.
There's 1 Nox.
I think we should take this to a temple, the doll, get it looked at, see if a cleric can figure it out.
I mean, you can also just burn it in the fireplace, which was your original plan.
Yeah, we could do that. Is everyone agreed? Okay, what do we think? Take it to a temple or burn it?
Well, since I don't really think it's magical, it might be good if we take it to a cleric.
I was actually gonna head to maybe a temple later or tomorrow, so I could take it if you want me to.
Yeah, that'd be good. Let them know that it's. Actually, I'll go with you, unless you don't want me to go with you.
You could come if you want to.
Okay.
And Dylan, when you were at the, actually no, Rebecca, would you have been walking near the fireplace when you were asking that question? Like, is that what you were more leaning towards?
Right now, Rebecca's indecisive about, like, she's 50-50 on it.
Okay.
But, like, she'd probably be about here with the painting resting on the counter.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you'll be going to a temple?
Let's put this
tomorrow?
In the bag of holding for now.
The doll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so it's not on this plane and not bothering Leaf.
All right. I mean, we could go tomorrow. We could go today.
What time is
However,
it would be about 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, we got time. Okay, then we could probably do it today. But what's the however?
oh no, just whatever you wanted to do.
Okay.
And I will say the 3 of you are getting quite hungry.
Any food?
Hey, Morgan, you could probably cook something. And then we could go to a temple.
Sure, why not?
And to be clear, Beck, you're part of the 3.
I'm getting hungry.
And so is Andromeda.
Oh. Well, what is happening?
Shouldn't it be the 4 of us then? 5 of us?
No, it's the 4 of you. One of you knows that you're not getting hungry.
Is Aaron hungry?
If you have to ask and you're not Rebecca, you are getting hungry. Rebecca is getting hungry.
Cool. Fuck. How long does this last? Hey, Bean.
Yes.
When I used my divine sense, did anything come off of Rebecca?
Oh wait, can you post divine sense?
Yeah.
Presence is strong, evil, and powerful good as an action.
I mean, for flavor, I've been flickering as undead occasionally, but
Well, so you would know the location of Andromeda, who is a celestial.
Yep.
You would have detected an undead presence, which you assume to be Leaf.
Okay.
Because it matched up with where the knocks were coming from.
Right.
And yeah, there's been a flickery undead. Like it kind of like stuttered on and off like a strobe light.
Was it coming from Rebecca?
You know the location. Yes.
So, reasonably, does this usually happen with Rebecca?
When
Yeah.
you've used it before, it happens with Rebecca.
Did I notice that same kind of, like, in the doll in Rebecca?
desecrated?
Yes.
The desecration was on the doll, but no, not on Rebecca. I'd say, in all honesty, you probably felt a very slight hallow on Rebecca, or consecration. I mean,
Consecration.
which is the good one.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Is that fair to say, Beck? Given
Yeah. What's keeping me alive?
yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
That's weird for you.
I'm sorry,
Counting
what?
the fact that you're dead.
I'm not dead. I will die if we don't resolve the whole cutting expenses thing for divine power, but
But look, the faster that we could get my wife, the faster we could start figuring out where to look for stuff, and then we could help save Bahamut. Although, how the hell are we gonna get to that asshole vault?
well, I remember there being tales from the yawning portal.
I'm gonna kill you.
That was not intentional. Like, I realized it as I was saying it. That there's some kind of magical device that can make a ship go in the sky.
Guillemot specifically told y'all
Oh,
that there
Guillemot.
is one of those in
Yeah, Guillemot did.
underneath water.
That's you said something about a spell jam or whatever the fuck that is. Wheel in the in Undermountain, which probably could make a ship go in space.
I bet we could probably make good use of all those food and water things if we were to go into the dungeon. But also, too, you know how many times I accidentally fell down that well?
Yeah.
And then I had to pay to get tugged back up again.
And you know what? You never saw anything bad down there. You just saw a lot of sand and a bunch of shields nailed to the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the foyer.
Because you used to spend time in there, you knew that people would bang on the shields when they wanted to have the money bucket drop so they could come up. So you just knew to go over and then start just like beating on the shields.
You just start punching them violently in a drunken stupor. Dun, dun, dun. Let me up! For the love of God, you need to install a railing!
This is the third time this month.
Either stop serving me when I start roaming around the hole, or put a fucking railing in, for the love of God! Gods? Whatever! Send the bucket down. I'll kill you.
Yeah.
But yeah, Morgan will cook some food.
Also, apparently, Andromeda, you're getting hungry too, right?
Yeah, a bit. I think
That's
it might just be in my head.
no. Let's get you something to eat.
Like you would also, you're not sure that it's not just in your head because you still have like, your brain still sometimes makes you think you're hungry.
Yeah.
Like when you were smelling the dragon steaks. So you're not sure that it is an actual physical hunger because you don't do that anymore.
I mean, I'll know for sure if I start feeling tired.
It's true.
So if we got the stuff for it, this is what Morgan's gonna try and cook, because you know, because I think it's funnier when I try and do something nice and then if I fail epically at it afterward with the roll. So he's gonna do hamburgers, or you know, like I guess whatever the Faerunian equivalent of a hamburger is, but
There's
with
actually one in your book called Tavern Steaks.
oh, is there actually? He's not gonna follow that recipe unless I end up accidentally quoting something that's way too similar to it. But he's basically gonna do like a hamburger with like a fried egg on top of it, lettuce, tomato, and like an aioli, and as the sauce, and yeah, and he's gonna do like home fries with that
Okay.
instead of French fries. And now I will roll for that and see whether or not it's terrible.
Are you using the lamb sauce on it?
No.
Okay.
No, I told you what I'm saving that for.
Um,
I think I did anyway.
you did. You did. It is. So, the last thing you made was the best thing you have ever made. And you're just full of self-doubt that, oh man, I'll never live up to that again. It comes out good, but for you it's bad. And you don't hear it so much as feel Chef Ramsay thinking, maybe I was wrong after the last one.
I'm sorry, Chef Ramsay. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I just. One of these days, I will transcend human bullshit, okay? Like, all the time with the self doubt, and one of these days, I'll be like you, and I'll have no emotions when it comes to cooking, except the emotions that need to go into cooking that make it good. But the other ones, out the window. I promise that one day I will
Go on.
strive for this.
You say this, fucking rubbish.
I try.
To everyone else, it's a good burger. Morgan, do you eat one?
Yeah, he's just like crying as he eats.
Okay.
Just tears streaming down his face.
Do you really serve this to people?
I'm sorry, I do.
Sorry, chef.
I'm sorry, Chef. I'm sorry.
Um, you all eat of the food, but your hunger is not sated.
Uh-oh.
Morgan,
You
you
feel-
should probably make another one.
There was not filling at all.
Huh. Y'all are still hungry? No, normally
Make
you're
an Arcana
good.
check, Oiron.
Okay.
Is it this doll?
You haven't done anything to get cursed.
Well, I don't think we're cursed.
Like, I mean, all of your other, you weren't in the room 24/7 with the rest of your traveling companions, but you know you yourself have done nothing.
Do you think This doll is like draining us.
The doll's currently in a pocket dimension.
Oh,
It was put inside the bag of holding.
it could be the house.
That wouldn't be good.
Huh.
You said he was undead.
Ghosts are normally undead.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking out loud here.
Undead does not necessarily mean bad.
And I'll say also with that roll you did earlier, and just your knowledge, Zarin, you get the feeling that Leaf might be more akin to a poltergeist than a ghost.
Okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say perhaps I know somewhat of ghosts because of my religious background. I'm not saying extensive, but I know
Because
of
you
them.
didn't have any formal training
Right.
from the backstory. What do you want to know if you know?
Jesus.
Like, I mean, what are you asking?
Is there like anything that I would have been told where like in essence a life drain?
Well, you would know that life drain isn't really a hunger; it just makes you feel weak and tired.
Right.
There is an entity from the Shadowfell. No.
You also saw a few of the home fries float up and disappear. You think Leaf was eating some of the fries that were on the bar.
Oh my god.
The ghost was hungry too? Holy sh! Okay.
Leaf, are you feeling hungry?
There is a knock.
Oh no.
Detect
I'm
magic.
not feeling hungry at all. I don't know what's up with you guys.
Is that how they died?
Rebecca, make me a perception check. At advantage because of the detect magic.
Oof, I'll add a d6 to that. Actually, no, I have inspiration.
Yo.
I'll re-roll that.
Wow.
21.
Oh boy.
The only source of magic that is not one that you have previously accounted for is Morgan has a new ring on.
Morgan, is that ring?
Hmm? Oh, this? He'll take it off and he'll go, yeah, chicken
Morgan,
pox
you're
left
hungry.
it for me. Oh shit.
No one else is.
Yeah, when he takes it off, you hear his stomach go. "Ah." You know what? I think I will make another burger.
Actually, no, you're not hungry because you ate a burger. Even
Oh
though you
yeah,
weren't
yeah.
hungry.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No, you feel sated. Still, you didn't feel any change when you took the ring off, but the
Yeah,
rest
okay.
do.
So yeah, he'll take the ring off and he'll just go, yeah. So chickenpox gave it to me, and at first I thought he was just commenting on me being fat because when I put it on, I don't feel hungry, but he said that it might help with business, so I don't know. But yeah, and then he'll just slip it back on again.
No, wait. Let Orm identify it.
Yeah, I was wrong. So I've ruined this whole thing because the hunger would have gone away as you ate the burgers since Morgan also ate.
Oh.
But yeah, Oirin identifies it. He touches the ring for 11 minutes. This ring makes the user feel no longer need to eat.
So it has like the. Sorry, I don't know why I was saying that in character. It has like the properties of like a reborn not needing to eat.
Just the eat part, not the sleep or drink or breathe.
Gotcha. Oh, so he can still get thirsty. Okay.
But why were we getting hungry? Morgan, I think this ring. There's something up with it.
I mean, if you say so. I did just eat though, so I don't need to wear it. But I guess if I feel super hungry, I could put it back on. I'm gonna keep it in the bag for now.
That's probably best.
He'll take it off and he'll put it back in the bag.
Does
Okay.
Rebecca know what school it is?
General, probably.
Well, I feel like not needing to eat would kind of be an abjuration.
Hmm.
It's like a mix of abjuration and evocation.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Magic items are hard to pin to a school of magic in a lot of cases.
That shit always kills me when people are like, "Yeah, what do I get from this specific item?" And I'm like, "Bro, the fuck if I know."
I mean, some things definitely make sense, like wand of fireballs, evocation spell.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. But when I had all those like custom little trinkets that the gnome guy had in Twin Falls, like the one that supposedly like helped him maintain looking young, even though it was just an illusion, it was like a glamour, and then you were like, "Oh well, it could be this, could be that." It's like, bro, I don't fucking know. I don't. I don't know. I suck. But yeah, he'll put it in the bag and then he'll go, all right, since we ate, unless you want me to make you another round of burgers, want to hit up a temple?
Sure.
All right. Does it matter which one we go to? Because I was thinking of maybe going to like an elf one.
Yeah, there is that elf temple. The temple to
There's-
all elven deities.
Where's that at?
Find where it is. I've been trying to find a Celadrin temple in Celadrin temple in Waterdeep.
Temple of Celadrin,
What
temple of
temple?
all elven deities. It's Castle
Why is
Ward,
that not on the wiki?
Warrior's Way, north of the Hawkman, next to
Yeah,
Dylan Tier's Apothecary.
I see it there.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just Temple of the Celadrin is actually in Evermeet. Why does this map tell me lies? Tell me lies. Tell me lies.
God damn it.
There is that other temple that's a temple to all deities.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking for the elven ones.
Was that Fleetwood Mac Bean?
I don't know who sings it.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry. I don't. I'm bad with knowing those things.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little
If,
Yeah,
if
lies.
there's a
that's
temple of Cormyr,
No. So Temple of the Celadrin. We'll say it's there.
okay.
It somehow got teleported off of it. No. One of these two is wrong.
They
but we're
opened a
gonna go with that it's
branch.
there. Yeah. They opened up a satellite campus. Yeah, you. SUNY Waterdeep.
Shooty Waterdeep! I hate that.
I love it.
And you know what?
I don't
If
know what that
Waterdeep-
means.
State University of New York.
Yeah,
Oh.
State University of New York. The SUNYs are just throughout the state, but then there's the CUNYs, which I hate that. It's City University of New York. Yeah.
So Morgan is going to the Temple of the Celadrin. Rebecca is going with.
Yep.
Is anyone else going to the Elven Temple?
I don't
And if
much
not-
care for elves.
You little shit.
I mean, to be fair, elves don't much care for the two of you.
I mean, it was half hurtful. And not all elves are like that. In general, they do look down upon us.
The
But
ones in the Misty Forest were pleasant. towards
yeah,
you.
they were.
And also King Melendrock has not been a butt.
A butt.
But yeah, okay. Zarin, will you be going to the temple? Or are you going to stay around the bar with Oiron? I guess Oiron, you can go somewhere else if you want. You don't have to stay at the bar.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to town center. Talk to people.
The market.
Yeah.
Interview
Okay.
people.
Yeah, you
Just
go to
start
collect
writing down.
stories.
Yeah.
I'll say you probably, if you let on that you're doing that, Morgan would direct you to the Yawning Portal as a good place to collect stories.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't
What
go
is
in the
that?
pit.
It is it's the biggest bar.
The
It is
biggest bar.
the bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the Red
bar.
Dragon Inn, soccer.
Oh, yeah.
But it also has the pit that takes you into the dungeon.
I like dungeons.
We're going to be going in there potentially, but not yet.
Dungeon time.
I will say, oh yeah, so the two of you go, and I don't have a map for that, but you go to the Temple of the Seldrin, inside of which you see, how many is there? You see 27 statues of varying sizes and opulenceness. Which I would say you both recognize at least some of them as being the elven gods.
Is there a Loth statue? Because it's to
No.
all elven deities.
No, it's to all of the Seldarin.
Oh, Seldrin. Okay.
There's
not
there's
not
the
the dark
Seldarin.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Where-
didn't realize that there was a difference there.
Is where Volth and Illustria and Gahanendor, all the Drow ones.
I mean, there is that good drow one.
Yeah, but she's still part of the Dark Seldarin.
Mm.
She is allied with the Seldarin, where the rest of the Dark Seldarin are enemies of the Seldarin.
I see.
And her pantheon does not like her much.
I mean,
Anyway.
I think she should have like an honorary membership or whatever.
Oh, she's Coralon's daughter. You don't know that. Especially since you were raised by the human half of your lineage.
Who taught me a lot about my elven heritage.
Yeah, but I don't know how much of the elven ancient history / religion she knows. She knew.
She cared
Because
a lot about her father.
That's old.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say you don't know that actually.
Okay.
But yeah, and you see many elves as well as some non-elves. Many elves, a number of half-elves, and then some others milling about.
Hashtag others.
So why'd you want to come here, Morgan?
Well, we've been kind of dealing with a lot of spiritual stuff, and Mama Bourbon always talked about a god that she used to pray to. So I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I guess, learning, trying to learn anyway. Yeah.
Wait, there's actually double the amount of statues I said, because there's male and female statues of all the deities.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're like dualities, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Loth is a woman, but the one that Loth slept with to have her children was also a woman. Yeah. Are there any people wearing clothing that would like indicate that they're priests?
There's some that you can reasonably assume are the whatever word they would use for priests. The equivalent of priests.
First keeper? No.
But yeah.
I guess approach one of those, but one that looks like they're a nice person. Yep. Looks
Make
are
a
everything.
insight check.
Okay.
Greetings, child. How may I help you?
Hi. So I kind of got two questions. One, um, is kind of more like a we need a help sort of thing. So we're the new owners of Trosco Manor, and there seems to be restless spirits in the bar. Uh,
Well, one of them's chill.
that's yeah. One of them's pretty nice.
He's the former owner of the tavern, actually, and we've actually got a good relationship with him going.
Yeah. He's not so much the concern. More this, and then he'll reach into the bag of holding and pull out the evil doll.
All the torches in the temple go out instantly.
No, oh my god. We
Um,
don't know what to do with this.
With the doll.
We had our paladin friend take a look at it. It's desecrated slightly. It's otherwise a talking doll, but we dispelled the magic on it and put it away. And then it popped up again, re-enchanted and redesecrated, and in a place that none of us put it there, and our buddy, the friendly ghost that lives there, poltergeist, I think Zarin said.
Yeah, I think that was the word.
He can't approach it, get close to it.
Well, let me take a look at it. And oh, Morgan. Just during this conversation, because you have a 19 passive insight. They are being pleasant. They do seem to be eyeing you more suspiciously than they eye Rebecca.
Drow.
I mean, like, you're in the place of the Sildarin, so they're not being unpleasant, but they are keeping more of an eye on you.
His eyes aren't blood red, though.
And his hair is not white.
He actually dyes it black every day.
Prestidigitation.
Every
I
hour.
lied when I said I didn't know prestidigitation. Hoo-ha.
Okay. Go look at it. After a few moments. I could attempt performing an exorcism on it if you'd like. Though you would need to be present for that, since it's, from what you say, it seemed to have bonded to you in some fashion.
I think it's specifically bonded to me because it was on my bed, and I've interacted with it most.
Yeah.
Very well, so only you will be attending? Or will both of you?
I mean,
if
it wouldn't
it's
hurt, I
I'd
imagine.
like to, yeah.
Okay. So they'll lead you to a little side room, and they perform a. They light some candles and draw some symbols around the room, and then they begin performing an exorcism. And they direct you to touch the doll at various times during the ceremony or during the ritual, as well as touching certain symbols that were drawn around the room. And I assume you both follow the directions.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, that didn't work. Well, it's not a ghost or spirit, and it doesn't seem to be malevolent.
Just creepy.
Best I can tell, the doll is a symptom of something, not the cause.
Symptom.
Hopefully, it's not Leaf that's causing it, because he doesn't. Actually, I haven't insighted checked him.
If you do find what is causing this,
There is a
we might be able
weird,
to resolve it.
creepy relief in the basement. That has like children carved out of it, and it's missing a piece.
Which did you say? Which bar you became the owners of?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Morgan said Troll Skull.
One of you roll me a D100.
Fuck, you beat me to it.
You said Troll Skull Manor, didn't you?
Yeah, why?
Yes.
Are you aware of the property's history?
We've started learning about it. Not a lot. We know one of the owners was Leaf, who's our poltergeist.
Yeah, not much else.
Don't say he was a mass murderer or something.
As a matter of fact, no.
After that manor's gone through many owners in the time I've been here. One. But before that building itself was made, there was a building there previously. An orphanage. It closed down and there was a lot of god presence there for a while. This was years before it was rebuilt into the manor and then later the tavern. But perhaps it's something to do with that. You did say it was a child's voice.
It wasn't.
Well, child's voice sometimes.
Yeah,
Because when they've been there, it's only been the older voice.
it's done both, an older and a young voice.
I wasn't privy to whatever happened there. And the rumors were quite outlandish.
Like what?
That the owner was actually a hag.
Oh my god.
The owner of the orphanage, that is. Not the owner of the bar that came later.
No, yeah, that's just.
I
oh
mean,
my god.
that relief is pretty creepy looking, right?
Did Morgan see it?
I'm sure we all saw it at some point.
Yeah, you saw the relief. I gotta find the
Oh shit, you got a picture of her?
description.
Oh,
No.
never mind. I was gonna say, like, oh,
Pitiful.
that's...
You don't think
Um,
the relief, the kids in it aren't actually kids that have been embedded in the wall?
That's really fucking freaky.
In the cellar behind the stairs is a very striking fresco. Child-sized faces, hands, knees, and elbows have been carved, extending a few inches from the stone wall, in a way that suggests a group of children of various races running together and emerging from the rock, perhaps to play. 2 pieces are missing, one of the faces and a hand.
Huh.
Perhaps to play. Maybe they were running from something. There might be some validity to this rumor.
You'd have to find records within one of the the guards or the watch or one of the other organizations that would have access. I unfortunately cannot help you with that.
Huh.
I guess you've both spent enough time here that you would know the other ones that might have access would be like Force Grey, the Order of the Gauntlet, and maybe the Harpers, just because they seem to
It's
know
the Harpers.
that information is what they do. But that's a maybe.
We could probably start looking into that tomorrow. What's
Yeah, right.
what the thing, the other thing, Morgan?
Oh,
You said you had two matters.
right. So, my mom, she always used to pray to this lady. What'd she call her again? Lady Silverhair. She always used to pray to her. And do y'all have a shrine?
So you would notice that the way she's watching you softens a bit at this mention, though still paying more, keeping a better eye on you than on Rebecca. Actually, there is a shrine to the um the dancing goddess, or the lady of the dance is what she would call them. It's located in the North Ward on Trollkill Street, right near the wall. Not Troll Skull Alley. Trollkill Street.
Kill Street.
There's
I'm
also
gonna
the Troll
find
March.
The
Um,
Dancing Haven.
Dancing Haven. It was created not but a couple years ago.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Do you know much about that goddess?
She's part of the
I know
Drow Pantheon?
that she's part of the Dark Seldarin, and it is said that she is good. Though whether or not that's just lies from the Drow to try to have people that can freely come and go as spies has been long debated.
Hmm. Well,
There's a lot of distrust between
oh,
the
that's
two
fair.
elf societies.
Yeah, that's entirely fair. Morgan will just kind of be like, "Well, I mean, my mama never did no spying, and she was always nice to her neighbors. Um, so
Uh, I
I don't know.
personally like to give them the benefit of the doubt.
People were kind of more worried about my dad, but yeah,
I would
he
like
just
to
kind of
know
shrugs.
which elven deity my father would have gone for. But I don't know anything about him.
Mhm.
You don't by chance have like any records of uh an elf
Who'd you pay the most tithes to?
of an elf from Darylin. Or at least was in Darylin before they disappeared or died.
None that I immediately know of, but if you tell me when this was, I could ask a few people.
About 30 years ago.
Um, I'll I'll ask around. I wouldn't. No offense, but I wouldn't hold my breath
Oh,
on it.
I'm not. I've given up hope of finding out anything about him, but yeah, worth a shot.
It's actually Leaf.
Let's leave.
Oh no! No! Leaf.
Alright. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Would you be going to the Dancing Haven today, or
I mean,
on
it's
tomorrow?
probably like 4 right now. Best time to dance is
They
in the
also-
evening.
Well, actually, you would know that. You don't know that it's specific to this, but you know that your mother would often dance under the moon.
Sure, yeah, he'll go. He'll go as, or maybe maybe he'll go later on. He'll go later on when it's like nighttime.
Okay.
You could probably go watch Oiram interview people.
You want to go grab a few at Yawning Portal?
Sure.
I mean, they are the competition, but
I mean, they're a different district of the city and cater to a completely different clientele. They cater mainly to adventurers.
no, yeah, that's true. Doesn't mean we can't spy on them and take inspiration for our own work.
Yeah, let's get access to Undermountain for our tavern. But
Do it.
access will be a
Well-
copper instead of a gold.
Oh,
Do you know how many poor, desperate people you'd have going down there?
oh my God, we would kill people.
People from the field ward that are just like, this is the only way to get money, and they'd never be heard from again.
Oh my
We make a
God.
lot of copper.
Like
we
to be
could do a
clear,
silver.
90% of the people that descend into Undermountain through the Yawning Portal don't return.
Oh my God, those are fucking terrible odds. Holy shit.
It's actually worse than that, but I can't remember the actual number.
Oh my God. But yeah, we'll go knock back a few at the Yawning Portal, and then when it gets later in the day, well, later into the night, Morgan will head for the Dancing Haven. Which, if Rebecca wants to come along,
Yeah,
she
she'll
can.
come along.
Okay. You do see Oirin, just at this table that has a good 10 other people at it, just
Telling stories.
writing down everything that is being said. His hands going a mile a minute.
Oh my God. Just.
And you said
what-
that was your sister?
No, my cousin's sister.
Ah.
Scratches something out with the quill, writes something in the header. Well, Morgan will just kind of like give a wave over to Oirin, but not go up and bother him since he's, getting all these juicy stories, and
I wave back.
find a spot to go sit down. Man, he really likes writing, doesn't he?
Yeah, I wonder how many books he's gone through.
Oh my God, probably so many.
There is a room full of books back at his village.
Oh my God.
I mean, he hasn't gone back since he left, hasn't he?
No, he says he goes back.
Oh, goes back regular. That's right.
Every. What was
10
it? Every
years.
5 years? 10 years.
5-10 years.
You just see as much as you can see, write it all down, and then just deposit the book for a bunch of the rest of your people to read.
I come back and just
He's currently 11 months, 3 days, and 5 hours from the next time that he is supposed to return to his village.
Of course, he has it to the hour.
Well, but yeah, if he's late, they start to worry.
Yeah, I don't want to. Once we hit about 6-7 years, they start worrying about me.
Yeah, there's a feast when he gets there, and the food goes bad if he's too late. Like one time he was there a month late and the food was all rotted on the tables.
It's a pre-planned feast down to the exact day and hour, and if he's not there, it just goes to fucking waste. Holy shit. That's wild.
I mean, that sounds more like a halfling society. Well, no, the halfling society would make sure the food does not go to waste.
He's a gnome, though, right?
Yeah, he's a gnome.
Yes.
He's a gnome. He's not a gnoblin, he's not a gnelf, he's a gnome. But, yeah.
So yeah, and then after a while, you both head to the where you were directed on Troll March. What did I say?
It's actually not far
Troll
from
Kill Street.
Troll Skull Manor.
No, all the troll ones are fairly near each other. Believe it or not.
Yeah, I
Troll
guess.
Kill, Troll March, and Troll Skull. But yeah, you go to this. It's not fancy like the other temples you've been to lately, Morgan. It looks like it is a roofless building from the outside.
Okay. What do they do if it rains?
And the
don't you
door
ask
is
him?
open.
I guess I will. You said the door's open?
Yes.
He'll head on in.
As you walk in, you see that a small grove of trees has been planted and grown inside the shell of this building. There are no interior walls. I mean, there's no interior walls, just the 4 exterior walls.
Okay.
With a grove of trees, and you see one male drow and and 2 female drow plus a female half drow. They're dancing. And you also do see a small. It's about a 6 foot tall statue. Small compared to the ones you saw at the Temple of the Silver. But
Okay.
about your height. A statue of who you presume to be
The Lady of Silver
yeah,
Hair.
the lady of dance, or Lady Silverhair.
Yeah, Lady Silver Hair.
It is a statue of a female drow holding a sword over their head, with long white hair that is kind of helixed around her, looking as if she has been spinning, like a pirouette kind of spin.
Okay.
It would look something like. That's still in DMs. Let me just put it in D&D.
Dungeons of Disappointments. Yo, that's pretty cool.
But without the moon.
No,
And the
no
rock.
moon. and
No moon, no rock.
Oh no.
We ain't even make it to the moon.
We can go to the moon.
Get a spaceship. You can go meet
it
big,
wasn't-
large Luigi.
Large Luigi on the
Excuse me?
asteroid.
There's a Forgotten Realms canonical character called Large Luigi, who is a beholder barkeeper on an asteroid on the other side of the moon.
Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Morgan will just kind of like watch them dance. He wants to himself, but he doesn't remember well enough how his mom would do it, and he doesn't want to fuck it up and make a fool of himself.
I'd say that you're only there for maybe a little under a minute before one of them notices you, and one of the female drow will come over to you. Greetings. I haven't seen you here before.
Hi, I'm Morgan. I'm just trying to I guess learn a little bit about my culture and I guess religion. My mom used to do this, so yeah.
Well, please, we're always happy to bring in more people.
All right. What do I do? Do I just dance?
If you wish, or if you just want to learn, if you have any questions.
Okay. Wow, where do I start? Well, I guess what are you guys about?
As you are probably aware, almost all drow are under the service of the demon spider. Is probably what they'd call her.
The Spider Queen. Lol.
I don't think they would use that name because that gives her. That
yeah.
gives her.
It's true.
I don't think they'd recognize her. They would say queen. But yeah. We are, and most
Farmers.
of the
Spider bitch.
Spider bitch.
The spider bitch, flesh carver, the weaver of webs, weaver of destiny, the mistress of lies, lady of chaos, the lady of shadow, mother of lusts, dark mother, queen of darkness, pits. Oh, queen of the demon web pits, demon queen of spiders, queen of spiders. Spider bitch is my favorite.
Spider bitch is hilarious. I can't
does the
believe
note
that's
does the
actually
note say
a
who
thing.
says that? Specify.
Richard Lee Byers, Disillusion,
Solution, Wizards of the
Agnew.
Coast,
War of the Spider Queen.
See here. And she wants to drive the drow into war to reclaim that which we lost long ago. Due to her. And Illustria, the pick a different name so I don't keep saying the same one. The Dark Maiden. Is the only of the Dark Seldarin that doesn't want this. She wants us to come back together, but as one, as it used to be, not through conquest as the insert one of Wolf's names here.
The Spider bitch.
Yeah, the Spider Bitch.
Spider bitch, spider bitch.
But also to, in that same vein, we also stand for bringing in other communities that are outcasted.
Okay.
It's like half elves in general.
Yes. Though that is, no offense, but that is a lesser degree of outcast.
Yeah,
In some
not.
cases.
I'm just in generality.
She doesn't seem offended, and she's not trying to say that rudely.
Yeah,
But like, Drow, Dwerger, Snurfeblin,
Yeah,
are
the Underdark beings are very much more undercat.
and then also goblins, hobgoblins,
yeah,
grung, bugbear,
kobolds.
anything that's in Loki's community.
Yeah, I'm actually curious. What color are their eyes?
I don't know the eye lore, Dylan.
It wouldn't if they're
sorry.
a follower of Loth or any of the other evil ones, it would be red.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's
But
normal.
even if
So
they are a follower of Ballistrea, who is a
they can still have red eyes, but there are for Baldur's Gate 3, for some reason they have these goldenish yellow eyes, and Drist was a special case having lavender eyes. I don't know if lavender can apply to other drow though, because I've never heard of it. I think he was unique in that.
drow. Could be any color, with bright red being the most common. Pale shades that appear to drow with green, brown. It's their current mental state.
Oh, it's sort of like Eladrin's.
And turn yellow when they were sick, poisoned, or under some. Yeah, I would say that's. Okay, this might not be actual canon. This is Forgettable Realms canon. That it's not an automatic thing that they change color, because otherwise you'd be immediately found out as a follower of Illustria and killed.
No. It's not. Their eyes aren't supposed to immediately change color. They're supposed to be born that way. It's that their destiny is that they're not supposed to follow the Spider Queen. But they don't all know that because, like, rarities do happen.
Okay, I would say that the one you're currently talking to, the others you can't really make out from here. The one you're currently talking to would be a rose-hued,
Okay.
which is on the wiki page.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So a little bit of a. He just kind of like takes a deep breath and he's like, "All right. So lately, I've been going through a lot of crazy stuff. A little bit of a crisis of faith. Kind of realizing that the gods interact with our lives like way more than I thought that they did. Also, like meeting one in person is terrifying, but simultaneously amazing. Um, so it's definitely got me thinking about a lot of stuff. And I feel like if I were to put my faith in a god, it should probably be one that like makes sense and fits for me. And I mean, my dad worshipped Tempest, and I'm not really all about fighting. So I don't know. I was just curious about all this. But I'd like to give it a try, I think.
That's wonderful to hear.
Also, not trying to sound racist or anything, but like, I know that just because, like, you know, drow, not all drow, know all drow, but like, would you maybe have known my mom?
Uh, who was your mom and where was she from?
Uh, Menzo Berezan? Right? Yeah, I think that's how you say it. I always fuck that one up. And hold on. It's in the bio. It's in the bio. Narita Ovrinder. I believe of House Ovrinder.
Okay, I need one of you to vamp for a minute, because Dylan just said something that I actually have to get a handout thing ready for.
Oh. Uh. Uh. But yeah. Just thought of something funny.
Well done, Morgan. You made the Sky narrator have to go through his notes.
I didn't mean to, Rebecca. No. Also, growing up, I've always kind of like been told stories of Drist by my mom, so like I kind of idolize him. And I heard that he might still be alive and out there somewhere. And oh my God, would I love to meet him one day and like get an autograph?
Yeah,
But
he's
at the
right over
same
there.
time, what?
He used to do dancing. No. That would be quite a dream for a lot of us.
He's pretty cool.
He's a famous adventurer too.
Our I don't. It's not actually a handout. I was wrong. Our sister temple in Skullport, that was just recently finished being reestablished, has this isn't to do with your mother specifically, but that house is attacking is not attacking, that's the wrong word. Has set up base in part of Undermountain and has been sending a lot of people around Scope lately.
Like in a good way or a bad way?
In that they're trying to get a foothold elsewhere in the Underdark way.
Oh yeah, definitely a bad way. That's
Directly underneath Waterdeep?
typical drow bullshit.
I mean, you gotta move up the rankings.
You do. You quite
The houses are
literally do.
ranked.
It is demanded of you. If you do not, you suffer.
Also, if you do stuff that the ruler of Minzo Baranzan, the rulers of Minzo Baranzan don't like, your house just gets executed.
Yeah. Well, yes, but the problem with that is you have to be sly about it, and it's a bunch of bullshit because the 10 ruling houses are not allowed to directly attack anyone that's under them unless it's a house that's immediately under them. Meaning 10 can attack 11, but it cannot attack anyone lesser because it is seen as something that is unnecessary and undignified of their position. So they have to inspire a lesser house or a house that is one over the one that they want to attack to then take that house out. And then usually either that house that they plan to grow in power will grow in power, or because that one got a little too, snippy, then they put them down and then take their resources for themselves. Which is exactly why House Benair has been in charge for millennia. So when you're the matron mother of House Benair and you have 42 daughters and only 18 of them were gifted to you by Lolth and you've never had a single son.
How did your mother get away from that?
How is a good question. They hunt people down that try to leave. Yeah, Morgan just kind of like shrugs and goes, I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know any of the politics though. That was all just the voice in the sky that isn't the narrator.
And Rebecca, at the mention of this, I wish I knew how Roll20 worked. Okay.
So where'd you say this place was?
Skullport, which Rebecca has heard of before. And I don't know how decks actually work in this game.
What do you mean? Like a deck of cards?
There you go. Can you see that?
Hold on. Yeah, I can see it.
You've heard rumors about a literal underground city. An underground city.
An Underdark city.
No.
After that.
It's not deep enough for that.
But underground, as in under the ground, and underground as in black market, during your previous dealings in the criminal underworld. An underworld city, if you would.
I've heard of Skullport. Overlooks Sargrath River cuts through the 3rd level of Undermountain.
Fuck, I can't find that river on the map.
Because it's underground!
Oh, yeah. Hold on, interactive map of the Underdark?
If only.
No, the Underdark is unmappable. There is some map. There's maps of some places. Your rumor that you've heard is that it's somehow connected to Undermountain. And then she also said that they had set up shop. They had set up base in Undermountain and were coming into Skullport. Okay, here. I gave it to Rebecca. Oh, Beck has to accept my trade.
Hold on.
Accept my trade.
Yeah, I'm trying to trade cards with Beck.
Ah, yes. In the Netherese caverns.
I don't know how you put it back in your hand if you put it on the table, though.
Roof card. Oh shit, that's gone forever.
No. Wait, can you see the ones you're trying to steal?
No, just a secret deck.
Okay.
Denied!
Ah, found it. It's in the North Dark. It is also home to the wreckage of numerous ancient realms, such as Amarandar, Dezulon, and the Netheril. This last in the form of Skullport. The buried realms lie quiet near it to the east. In fact, the North Dark meets the buried realms beneath the ruins of a score, countless orc hordes, troll caves, and giant delvings.
Let's
Also
be
lie
clear here.
buried beneath the spire world to
Everything
the
north
east.
of Baldur's is part of the North Dark.
Well, not everything.
Well, everything in the Underdark north of Baldur's. As long as it's on the Sword Coast.
There's also the buried realms. But,
Oh, yeah.
well, that's kind of off of the coast, but yeah. The
Apparently,
Dark
there's like good
Lands.
access to like a
The Dark Tower.
a market of sorts there.
The Dark Tower.
You never went there because you did know that, like, it's underground enough that the Guild of Mini Eyes frequented it.
I
And
didn't want to
knives
tangle with
everywhere.
them.
As in Xanathar.
Yeah.
Oh.
And mouths everywhere.
And dicks everywhere.
Not the
Which isn't to say
dicks.
the Xanathar frequents it, but the guild does.
Wow, so like every major 5e Underdark location really is just the North Dark and nowhere else.
Yes.
That's so stupid. Like
But
Menzoberranzan.
the North Dark isn't. You also have the Upper Dark, or the what is it? Yeah, the Upper Dark.
There's upper and lower darks. That would be
Upper,
the middle
middle,
dark.
lower.
Yeah. So Menzoberranzan, Blingenstone, Gauntlgrim, all that. That's middle dark. Upper dark though isn't as dangerous. It's the lower dark that's terrifying.
Well, yeah, you
Wow.
start breaching into the abyss.
Yes, mainly though just the creatures like the hookers.
Hookers?
Yes.
No, yes, hookers.
Yeah. Yeah, Morgan's actually traumatized of them because he knows that his wife will kill him.
Yeah, he got hooked by an Underdark hooker once. Hooker
Smooth
horror.
skin.
Yes, yeah. It was literally just a ghoul. Hey, Smoothskin, wanna buy a good time? And then Morgan was like, "Oh, I don't know. My wife might hurt me."
And then
What she
they
doesn't
clapped.
know
They
won't
clapped
hurt
once
her.
a hook horror came out from around the corner.
Yeah, it just came out
You're
and
sure about that smooth skin?
got me with it.
So there is that ghoul uh ghoul prostitute in Las Vegas.
Gamora.
Yeah, Gamora.
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Oh, it's good.
Why is Gamora?
Perfectly balanced as all things should be. But yeah. So damn. So his ancestral house be causing trouble.
I mean,
Fucking
you're a
course
drow.
they
That's a
would.
good. That's a safe bet.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny too because I was thinking about picking like a destroyed house that would have made more sense as to how she escaped, but this way is better. This way is better. He's gonna have to
The
fuck
only
up
reason
some
I
of
knew there
his
was one similar to how
ancestors.
you had spelled it,
Well, how'd you know?
because that it was.
Oh, it's actually part of the thing.
It is, yeah.
What? Oh wow, damn!
You bumbled your way into that one.
I really did. Holy shit! Wow. Okay. I can't keep getting away with it. Uh, but, but yeah.
How does he keep getting away with it?
So after that, he'll just go, "Oh, that's concerning." I mean, maybe we could do something about that. I don't know.
We also have a thing we got to worry about.
Well, yeah, but like
I mean, she
you
wasn't
said,
telling you that as something you have to do. She was just
no,
because
no,
you
no.
mentioned the house.
Right. Well, I mean, like we were thinking about going into the Undermountain, right?
Yeah, looking
So I
for a
mean,
specific item.
right. So I mean, if we saw them while we were
I mean,
down
we
there,
could
we
do a
could.
little bit. I don't think we could take down an entire house.
No, the majority of a house would not leave Minza Branzan.
You know, they never do.
This is
They're
I
restricted
mean,
to their spires.
let's be clear. They're not just gonna send 2 people, but
No.
it's not the entire house.
So the majority of what a house sends out to scout are their slaves, and
And then they also have subordinate houses.
Oh, so
they
we
do have
could potentially
subordinate
free a bunch of
houses.
slaves.
You could, yes, yeah, um, yeah. Which, if
Drow are
anything,
known slavers.
yes, notorious slavers.
So are
Uh,
Dwergar.
so are Dwergar. Dwergar aren't as bad though, and it's not their fault. It is 100% the Drow's fault.
And then so are kobold. Yeah, kobolds keep gnomes.
Although the deep
Yes,
gnomes are actually decent folk.
deep gnomes are good people. They're really good people. They just get slaughtered for no reason.
I mean, the kobolds hate them for good reason too, because the gnome god trapped their god in an endless maze.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when you dick over the first kobold, it's kind of like
He
expected.
was serving Tiamat, but
But he didn't deserve that. I mean,
no.
come on.
This is the ultimate yes and.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if we encounter any of those guys, we could probably maybe put a dent in their forces, maybe free some slaves. Um,
If you do go down there and you make your way to Skullport, what is this place called? The Dancing Hollow?
yep, I think so.
Dancing Haven.
There's a Gavin.
Um, if you make it to if you do go to Skullport, uh, try to get to the Promenade of the Dark Maiden. It's our sister sister temple, I guess. Yes, sister temple with it near Skullport.
Okay.
You'll find I don't know how much help in the physical sense, but you'll find refuge there.
Information, at least.
Yes.
Maybe they could even point us in the direction of what we're looking for.
Yeah, could be. But yeah, you know what? I guess
Would you like to dance?
yeah, that's yeah. Um, yeah, all right, sure. I'll give it a try.
Rebecca, do you also go dance under the moon in the trees in the building in the city?
To pay respect, sure.
Under the trees, under the moon, under the trees in the building in the city.
I'll glamour weave my armor into an elegant dress.
Okay. And Morgan starts spinning. Let it rip.
You like a Beyblade.
Oof. I'll add a d6 to that. Let's go. 19. Shouldn't have been an advantage.
Darren hits the gritty.
Oh yeah, performance. Hold on. Yeah, let's see. How well do I do this? I am proficient in it because of the drunken thing. That's cool.
Morgan goes out there, and he's like, "I got this," and he goes to start doing the pirouette thing, and he just eats it.
I think you need to be drunk to do this.
Would that be disrespectful? I think I'm better at it when I'm drunk, though.
I don't think there's anything against drinking.
Silver Maiden.
No, there's not.
He just kind of looks at the others. He's like, "I'm sorry about that. I didn't think that was gonna happen."
It's no problem at all. You did not hit anyone.
Yeah. Thank God. Thank God.
Morgan flattens someone.
No, that would be the end. He'll like get up, dust himself off, and try and do it, but he's just not gonna go as hard as before. And just try to avoid falling.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. Going slower.
Yeah, he's just nice slow dance under the moon.
Rebecca is doing pirouettes.
Ooh,
It's
you're
a
good at
19.
that. I don't think I've ever seen you dance before.
I don't do it much. I did it to get into some high society places, so I could do a little bit of just looking around.
Oh, okay. Why do I feel like there's more to that story than what you're saying? But all right.
You didn't have to say that. I was withholding information just in case.
But yeah, he'll dance away for a little while, and I guess after that he'll just kind of thank them, and it'd be like, when I'm in town, I'll stop by and
We
try
look
to learn
forward to
more,
it.
I guess. Well, thank you.
And nope, never mind. Oh, also that sword is a bastard sword, by the way.
Oh my God,
the
she's
statue's holding.
one-handing it. She's one-handing a bastard sword.
She's pirouetting with.
It's like, oh my God, she's the goddess of elven witchers. Damn it, Siri, pirouette.
As an avatar, which is how gods meet mortals. She was 9 feet tall.
Oh my God.
So that statue is only at 2/3 size.
Oh God damn. That's terrifying. But yeah, I guess I'll after that head on back with Rebecca to Troll Skull. Yeah.
Okay. Oirin, is there any stories
She
in
could also
particular you're trying to
dual
get,
wield
or just,
singing swords.
or are you just writing down everything these people tell you.
I'm trying to gather information on local wildlife.
Local wildlife. And I will also say, because there was some talk amongst you of going into Undermountain, depending on if you choose to do that or the finding another way to the astral
Okay.
plane. This would you could also ask around about Undermountain if you wish.
Okay. Yeah. Let's ask about that place.
So for local wildlife,
Just kind of be prepared on our journey that we're about to take.
yeah. You find out that there is why is my map not loading anymore? There it is. Apparently there's been lots of bear activity in the area lately.
Make a coat out of them.
Like not in the city obviously, but in the surrounding
Right.
area.
Right. Okay. All right.
And then make me an investigation check.
I gotcha. Easy.
23. This man, he's investigating with the best of them.
Yeah.
Okay. You find many stories about Undermountain from these people.
Okay.
However, with your role, you're able to tell that most of them are fake. However, you should have a prompt to accept a trade.
Oh, I traded.
You get that rumor, or that you can tell has truth to it, and you can read
Where'd
that
it
out
go?
if you want. There's a little card thing above your head, above your icon in the bottom,
Oh, I see it.
and if you click on it, it pulls it up.
I
Oh, I
did
can see
accidentally
those.
delete my card.
Yeah, I'm trying to get yours back. Quit trying to steal my card.
Ah, denied.
Do I get to keep this forever?
Yes, and
Okay.
you can read it to the others if you would wish.
No. Well, am I with them? I thought I was somewhere else.
I mean, you'd be going back to them this evening.
Oh, okay. There's a steal request. What? What is that?
There you go. Okay.
She's accepted.
No way.
There's your card back.
There's a place
Dang.
called the Underground Forest.
Oh.
The entire forest is as real as any found on the surface, waits to be explored, but an arch druid protects it. The explorers traveling downriver have seen a huge green dragon as well, perched on a tower near a bridge that spans the river. Interesting.
Another green dragon.
Morgan's going, man, that's not. I already got that one.
Come on, blue. Come on, red.
Yeah, you go back to the you all meet back up at the tap room that night.
We'll show what we learned about the doll.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'll go check the relief again and use detect magic.
Okay. The relief has an aura of magic.
I'll go grab orb.
I would say that this is probably abjuration.
Abjuration. Okay, it's not transmutation, which is good. Because that means it's not kids.
You know that being turned to stone, you're no longer under a magical effect once you're
That's
stone.
oh yeah, that's true.
The abjuration stopping you from turning the stone back into children.
Hey Ariam, I need you to identify the relief. Turns out it's magic. Don't know why I didn't think about looking at it before.
Okay, let me see what I can do. Cast identify.
Okay. This door.
Door.
Well, this wall is a door of sorts. However, you get from your identify that it is currently inoperable. It's a magical door of sorts, and it is currently inoperable as it is incomplete. And you had previously found that there was a missing arm and a missing face.
And while looking around, none of the people have found anything that would fit there? While working on the place?
None that were brought to yours or Lorit's attention.
Okay. Hey, Leaf, do you know anything about this thing?
No.
2 knocks? Okay. We think it's tied to the doll, so keep an eye out for pieces that could fit in those missing slots around the manor.
There is 1 knock. Understood.
It's great to have a friendly poltergeist. It's awesome. I think that he's my
Throw a dagger
favorite.
to the floor again.
He's now my favorite NPC.
He's my second favorite dead person.
Who's your first?
Oh, Rebecca. It's 2 in 1 session, but still, though, I couldn't
Urge to
resist.
kill rising.
Undead Bloodlust Rising.
Yeah, undead bloodlust. I crave flesh.
Do you how do you say that to Rebecca?
How do I say what to Rebecca?
Like where are you looking? Like where is Rebecca in relation to you when you say that?
The second
Oh,
favorite dead person thing.
You would have been, I guess. Would you have said that when you were upstairs?
It wasn't in character, so I guess it
Oh.
never happened.
Yeah.
No, none of it ever happened.
None of it ever happened.
But if it did, Rebecca would have activated Cyrus just for fun to
Oh, no.
intimidate you. But we don't have to worry about that.
Then I'd have to roll for if Cyrus teleports back to Mount Clingadin.
Morgan just would have flicked her in the forehead.
I wouldn't have used it to attack him. Just turned it on.
But you used it to intimidate.
You used it to intimidate. Yeah, he's not punching you. He's just gonna flick you in the forehead.
But none of that happened.
But none of it happened.
So yeah, anything else that y'all want to do? You spend the night here. Next morning comes, so add a date of the pin. And I think we'll end it here unless anyone has anything they'd be doing.
Oh, not really.
I want to make my my potions.
Okay. Go ahead and
The
roll.
experimental elixir.
Yo.
What do I need to roll? I need to roll. How many of these do I get? I get 3 of them.
Two, I believe.
I think it was 3. Because you rolls 3D.
No, you get 3
Yep.
at 15th level.
Oh.
It's 2 at 6th level.
Oh, yeah, it's only 2. Yeah, okay.
Why do I have 3 total on my sheet?
You've been leaving them, so you can just mark that you have them.
No. I mean on my above my class features and below my characteristics.
The counter?
There's 2 different counters. There's a 2 and then a 1.
Oh, because what it does is when you use the character mancer, instead of just merging it into a single thing, you had the initial 1, but then at the next level you got 2 of them, so it just added a counter for 2 and didn't take away the counter for 1.
Yeah, I'll attempt to fix that this week. So you get a potion of an elixir of resilience
and boldness.
and boldness.
2 that I don't have. Oh no, I do have boldness. Okay. And resilience. Alright, cool.
Depending on how many of those little things you have, you could just change it to say something else. Like arrows, if you wanted to track arrows and stuff. Or bolts.
Bolts are already tracked.
Yeah. Alright, cool. I have those potions written down.
Okay.
Yo, Morgan found religion. Religious achieved.
Good sesh, everyone.
Yeah, sorry, it was a bit slower.
No worries.
It's all good.
We'll eventually kill cultists.
That might have to be next session.
You know what has to happen before next session, though?
What?
Being in the Ark server.
Oh my god. Obsession.
Alright, I'm gonna go. I gotta go watch Last of Us with my sister.
See you,
Goodbye.